All right, well, we're off to dispose of Halloween now that it's over. We had all these pumpkins. Seems like just yesterday we picked them all. Didn't even have time to carve them. It's a good thing we painted pumpkins at the golf course with Shelly's mom for the Halloween there. But we're gonna head over to my mom's and dispose of the pumpkins. All right, so we've made it out to my mom's house. Now we're gonna get rid of Halloween. One thing I have to remember is I have to stay on task. I've got lots of stuff to get done today in a short amount of time to do it. On a side note, I was lucky enough to grab a couple oak trees that I found growing in town in a random spot. So we're gonna come plant them out here and hopefully they'll make some food for the deer and the other critters that are out here. This is a really nice looking tree still, huh? So those deer rubs that we seen in the video from the other day were right in that group of trees right there. All right, so we got the deer camera hung up. Probably not the best tree to put it on because it is a little wobbly, but there's the biggest buck rub of them all. So, and then there, the other one is right over there. And the third one is actually right over there. You can see it in between those two branches. So hopefully we'll catch them coming down this trail from either way. Plus there's a deer trail right here and we can see how big the buck is. If it comes during the day, it's probably not the best because the silly sun is right there. As far as being able to catch them getting to the tree or coming down this trail, this is where we have to put it. So hopefully we'll get to see them rub his big antlers on the tree, so that'd be pretty sweet. Now we're just gonna find a spot to plant this tree right here. We're gonna plant it back here because it's kind of wet. That way hopefully it'll grow really good and really fast. All right, so we got it planted right here by a little creek, so hopefully it'll get lots of water and grow really fast. We also have this, it's an Osage orange tree or a spider ball tree. How many people know about spider balls? Leave a comment below, but also we're gonna plant one of these here because they produce these really big green balls, which squirrels eat a lot of, and some other animals do eat them. But just for fun, I've started to grow this one. It's been growing a couple years in the house, so I'm gonna plant it out here and hopefully it'll take off. All right, so we got it planted right there. We got it marked, and hopefully what'll happen is it'll grow. It'll produce the fruit, and then we'll end up with a nice row of them all the way down the property line. There's a couple older buck rubs right there, that little one. There's another couple little ones right here. So the deer are definitely coming through here. And as we seen the other day, there's a little 6-pointer back here. But I have a feeling there's probably a monster buck back here. Yeah, last year at the Halloween trick-or-treat thing at the golf course, there's a bunch of oak trees there, and there was thousands upon thousands of acorns that had already sprouted, which is usually the hardest thing to do, is to get them to sprout so you can plant them so they will grow. Well, I ended up throwing a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 out in the woods, and the other day I actually found a new oak tree coming up, so I'm going to try to mark it so I can keep an eye on it. More than likely the deer are just going to eat it because that's what they do. Looks like I should have marked it that day. Not going to find it. So this tree right here is going to be considered Grandma Miller's oak tree. She found that tree or something, and she used to come out here and water it, take care of it all the time. She passed away a few years ago, but I can always remember driving by and seeing her fooling around with this tree, so it's doing pretty good. That's what we're hoping to do, is get a whole bunch of these trees. Here I am fiddling around talking about a tree, and 4 deer just ran across the road. Alright, we got this big one. This one's probably going to be a red oak, so got it double flagged. Hopefully they'll be there in the springtime. Alright guys, this has been the nicest day we've had in a long time. It's probably about almost 65, 70 degrees out. But the worst thing is it smells like poop. And this right here is the culprit. It is the time of the season where the farmers are buying up all the poop that the dairy farm creates. And every single farmer in almost every single field is getting a nice coat of liquid manure spread on it. Normally it's not too bad because it's cold out, but it's really, really warm. See, here's another tractor. They've got them going. I mean, every single farmer's getting some of this stuff, dude. These tractors are pretty sweet. They go about 45 miles an hour. I've managed to get a little bit distracted, so we better get back at it. Okay, well, that moment has come. There's another poop tractor going by right now. The moment has come where we're gonna plant the tree outside so it can grow. There goes another poop tractor. This looks like a good spot. There we go. The acorn's actually still right there. How crazy is that? Alright, we are all planted. Sorry to bore you guys with this. We'll get back to the normal baby stuff. Alright, I said it a long time ago that I would show you how dirty the high chairs get. I'm a little embarrassed to show you this, but it's the middle of the day. Apparently we didn't clean the high chairs last night. I don't know what she ate. Some sort of cookie or something, but it is all over the place. This is Amelia. So Amelia, when you watch this when you get older, you were by far the messiest eater out of the two girls. And Lola, on the other hand, here's Lola's high chair. It's fairly clean, not too bad, but definitely a messy eater. I was wrong about how nice it was. It's actually 72 degrees out right now. Nicest day in a while. But it still smells like poop. Well, with it being so nice, we're gonna stop at the car wash and wash the Jeep for the first time this year. We're off to get the boys. Looks like it's time to dry the corn. Look at all that corn. So many people here. I don't know why I'm so nervous to go in. All right, well, we've gotten the boys and we're on our way home to be reunited with the girls. All right, we got the girls picked up, ready to go home.